Well, if this isn't a unexpected surprise. What does Queen Titania's little plaything want with me? Have you taken interest into my craft, my side of this small world I call home? Or have you just wandered here precariously? Oh, don't be frightened, child. I won't hurt you, depending on my mood. Right now, I'm just curious. What does the ambassador of the Fae want here? Oh. Well, isn't that sad? You don't even know where you are. So typical of humans to just wander around, stick their nose where it doesn't belong. That's the thing I hate about you. Insufferable beings. But hey, you're here now. There's nothing I can do about that, no is there? You're protected by the Queen, after all. However, if you weren't, that would be a different story. If you weren't protected by the Queen, you would have been dead long ago. You would have been dead before you could even set foot in the land of the Fae. Oh, but where are my manners? I haven't told you who I am yet, have I? Well, as Titania is the Queen of the Fae, the light in the dark, the warmth of winter, the warmth of love, the seeker of nature, you know, all of that good stuff. I am the opposite. Where there is light, there is always dark. Where there is warmth, there is cold. Where there is love, there is hatred. I am that being. I am the Queen of darkness and shadows. I am Ravana. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, you don't have to tell me your name. I've known it long ago. It's always interests me in why Titania would want to bring a thing, a wretched, wretched thing like you into this place. But who am I to judge? I've had more than my fair share of humans here. Though granted, you have lasted longer than all of them combined. They were so delectable, as I would say. Not that I would eat them. I just sacrificed them. It's no big deal. As I've said before, you have nothing to be afraid of, for you are protected by the Queen. The Queen has even put a little collar, a little leash on her pet. So by the Queen's orders, I can't harm you. Oh, how lucky you are. How lucky you are. If you didn't have that on you, I would have sacrificed you in your sleep. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that scare you, my doll? I must apologize. It's been so boring here nowadays. You know, since you've come along, we have to treat humans nicer now. Now that we have you to talk your way out of our situations. It's left for no conflict at all. I've missed our wars, I've missed our murders, I've missed everything. I've even missed, picture this, playing with human feelings and emotions. Oh yes, every now and then I would come down to the human realm and I would stir the pot, as you would say. Those were the good days. Before Titania was queen. Before everything, I should say. But come now. These are the tellings of an old lady. These are the tellings of someone old with years of experience on her shoulders. Now she must adjust to this new order. Oh well. I do say it won't last for long. You are a human after all. Humans are mortal. No matter if they step through the land of the Fae or not, they will always have a shorter lifespan than we. So, while your body may change and become more Fae-like, your life will still be small. In the grand scheme of things, humans, they won't mean anything. And I'm just waiting patiently for that day to come. Because when that day does come, dear human, your soul will be mine. Isn't that a comforting thought? You live your days exploring and having fun, finding all of the wonders that the land of Fae has to offer. And then, when you finally had your fill, when your human, petty little lifespan can't take much more, you die. You croak over and die of old age. And I will be the first person, the first thing there, to grab your soul, to take it, to have it in my hands, and do with as I see fit. I hope that'll help you sleep at night, knowing that your soul will be in a good place. Huh? Oh, how bold of you. I see now why she took a liking to you. You're much bolder, or perhaps I would say dumber, than most humans. You see the Queen of Death, and you're terribly intrigued. Should I take you into my little lair? As much as you would like that, as much as I would like that, I can't. Why? Because no matter what form you take, you are still a human. If a human were to step into my realm of the Fae, they would immediately perish, like the worthless bugs you are. I have to say, I'm quite bored of this conversation now. Though you are interesting, I don't see the reason you still live here. I don't see the reason you still live at all. So, before I change my mind and before I start playing the good girl, the one who's always obedient to her queen, I shall let you go. Honestly, you should think of it as a great thing. You get to live for a little while longer. Or at least while Titania is still on the throne. Won't be long now, at least. New days are coming to the land of the Fae. New days are coming to the human world. And I will be the one to bring it in. I will be the one to guide the Fae and your petty little mortals into a new era. Not one of peace, not one of harmony, but one of complete and utter subjugation. My Fae would feed and feast on your petty humans, and you will work as slaves under us. But alas, I think I've said too much. Go now. Enjoy your pleasant days while they still last. Oh, I should also let you know. It's imperative that you say nothing about this encounter to your master. There's no easy way to say it. There's no sweet or cuddly way to get around it. You signing up for that ambassador position makes you a slave, and makes Titania your master. A clever way to go about it, I would say. But anyway, I suggest that you do say nothing about this encounter. If you do, I will find you and rip your throat out in your sleep. Do we have an agreement? Good. Well then, you tiny little mortal. Goodbye.